with you. I will use parang reddish brown. You can use dark brown or black pwede din. Pero make sure that the strokes is very light lang. So, we will draw a face, a front view muna. And then we will try to practice side view naman. So, let's start drawing a face first using our pencil. So, basic step, no? We will draw the head shape. So, usually di ba oval shape siya? Oval or circle. Tapos slightly wider yung sa taas and then medyo small sa baba. So egg shape first. If you're done with your oval shape, you can now draw the guidelines or the lines, diba? So first, you can draw a vertical line at the center or at the middle of the oval shape. Very light, very subtle line lang. So later, we can erase it. So this will be the guide. So divide the face into two symmetrical halves. So we will have two halves here. And then, you can draw a horizontal line halfway down dito para sa mata. So for the eye line, depending on your preference, so I'm gonna draw it a little bit here, halfway. If you're done with your lines, you can first draw your eyes. Depending on it, you can draw first your nose, the nose, and then the others. But this one, it's better to draw a portrait from top to bottom. So you can place the eyes on the eye line that you drew. So draw two almond-shaped eyes. Usually almond-shaped naman ang eyes. I'll just draw the guides here. For you to know if the placement of the eyes is correct, you can draw 5 eyes, 5 eye widths. Like for example, you can draw another eye here, guide lang to siya, and then another one here. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eye. And then the second and the fourth eye will be the final eyes. So that's a simple rule when drawing faces. And then if you already have your guide, we can add details later na lang. Then after that, you can now add your nose. So divide the lower half of the face. Siguro mga dito banda. Depende ha. Mas maganda syempre medyo mahaba. So at the bottom of the preferred location or the place of the nose, you can draw another line. Another horizontal line. So this will be your nose. And then divide the space between the nose line and the chin in half. So this. So that will be your mouth line. So first establish mo muna yung mga lines. So you have 1, 2, 3 horizontal lines for the first eyes, and then the nose, and then the mouth. And then when you're done establishing the locations of the parts of the face, you can now add details to the drawing. So you can now do the eyebrows. So I will just erase the first and center eye, and then the last eye I drew. So let's add the eyebrows. So syempre, the eyebrows are above the eyes. So now you can apply here what you've learned in our previous lessons, no? The strokes. So from downward up, and then you're just gonna pull it up. And on the other side. And then you can add the pupil and other details of the drawing or the portrait. So this is our portrait drawing without any reference. Ano lang siya? From our memory and from our own imagination. And then you can add the details later. So if you're going to add the ears, no, the ears go between the line from the eye line and the nose line. So usually dito siya. Sa first horizontal line down to the second horizontal line. So usually it's a C shape. And then same thing with the other. And then you can draw your hairline. So I want to draw the hairline here. And then the hair. Let's add the details later. So I'm gonna add some details to the nose. And then you can now draw the mouth. Let's darken it a bit. It's gonna get brown, darker, or reddish. And then don't forget the neck. It's like below the ears. So usually it starts here. But it depends. Just add there. Not too thick, not too thin. And then of course the shoulders. Add some details. If you're sure with the guidelines or the locations of the eyes, mouth, and nose, you can erase your lines. Let's just redefine, or refine and shade. So you can add lighting and shading. Have you tried drawing na ba before realistic portrait before? Ah, not yet. At least we tried now, no?
I tried before.
At least, you already did. I see your drawings, man.
Yeah.
Anime drawings at school. Let's just practice. And then we'll just add details na, no? To make it more human-like or realistic. Or apply the shadings. I'm gonna fix that. Then, mag layer skin, pink, orange.